and I'm going to go for the twofer at the start, which is 2 different Star Trek series, Star Trek Lower Decks, which is animated, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which I didn't know were going to do some crossover episodes, but they are set concurrently, and kind of they're not telling the same stories, but they're telling 2 different kinds of Star Trek stories. Usually Star Trek, the series, all of them, are like fix a problem an episode. They're almost never multi-episode arcs and problems that you got to figure out. It's like, go discover a problem or a planet that's about to blow up, and then don't let it blow up. Problem solved. Next episode. So, interestingly, although kind of similar single, problem episodes, the fact that they aren't telling the main stories that we got from all these other series. Like, there's an issue between this planet and that planet. And some people got to go down there and figure stuff out, and we'll get back to them later. And then you deal with, like, the main characters. Both of these series are dealing with, like, Strange New Worlds or the Lower Decks. Not the main character storylines that you usually get. So the Lower Decks is like a whole backstory behind not real episodes all the time, but like all the stuff that was happening as the doors closed or you went into the captain's chair, the main part of the ship. The rest of the ship is still operating and going. So this follows
they're doing stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this follows a bunch of characters that are doing not even the red shirt guys that are going on away missions, like the guys that have to stay and fix the ship that just got broken. That you're on an away mission. We're doing the 12-hour repair on the warp engines.
Oh, geez. Mm-hmm.
So really interesting to watch that, although Lower Decks is animated. And there is an original animated series that I've never watched. So there's like, oh, okay, they went back and did an animated series because they get to tell weird stories and they don't have to pay for the special effects. They can just animate it. Oh, okay, I like this. Well, I watched all that, and it's maybe 3 seasons at this point, and they're short cartoon episodes. They're not like burning out 45-minute storylines. But the main character in that, I recognize his voice from The Boys. He's like the first guy that has a big issue where the fast guy runs through his girlfriend. And then that's his character's arc for the rest of the series is super bad. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I think I want to fight them, but they're very strong. That actor is doing the voice of one of the main characters in Lower Decks.
Jack Quaid.
Yes.
Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan's son.
Well, he's kind of got like cartoonish purple, blue hair. Fully purple hair in the crossover episode with Strange New Worlds, where they absorb in those character and storylines. So that actor who plays the voice in the animated show plays his actual character in the real Strange New World series with purple hair. It was great. And having watched the animated one, then getting this crossover episode, I already knew who that was, and that they kept the look and the style of the character and what he was going through. I was like, yes! And a couple of the other characters came through as well, but it was like, everybody else looked normal. He had cartoon purple hair, which you're not throwing into the real world. Oh, they did throw that into the real world.
That's funny.
That's great.